Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today we're diving headfirst into the hottest hoops topic out there, the top 10 best NBA players of 2024. These cats we're about to break down are the real deal, the cream of the crop. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, locking down on defense, and just flat out dominating the competition. We're talking MVP caliber performances, jaw-dropping highlights, and the kind of talent that makes you jump out of your seat. So hold on tight, folks, because we're about to embark on a journey to crown the king of the court. Let's get this show on the road. Anthony Davis. The brow is back. Last but not least, we got Anthony Davis, the supremely talented big man for the Los Angeles Lakers. When he's healthy, AD's one of the most dominant players in the league, a force to be reckoned with on both ends of the floor. AD's got it all: size, length, athleticism, and a silky smooth offensive game. He can score inside and out, he's a nightmare for opposing big men, and he's a game changer on the defensive end. Now, the big question mark with AD has always been his health. He's had his fair share of injuries over the years, and it's limited his availability. But when he's healthy and locked in, Anthony Davis is a top-tier player in this league. He's a former champion, a multi-time All-Star, and he's got the potential to lead the Lakers back to glory.
Anthony Davis! Almost a turn.
Chapter 9. Jimmy Butler, still built for the playoffs. Moving on to Jimmy Butler, the heart and soul of the Miami Heat. This guy's a fierce competitor, a two-way player who shows up when it matters most. He's a leader, a winner, and he's not afraid of the big moment. Butler's not flashy, but he gets the job done. He's a tough defender, he can score at all three levels, and he's got a knack for making clutch plays. He's the kind of player you want on your team in a playoff series because he's not afraid of the pressure. He might not put up the gaudy stats of some of the other guys on this list, but Jimmy Butler's impact goes beyond the box score. He's a culture setter, a leader, and he makes everyone around him better. Jimmy Butler's a winner, plain and simple, and he's going to keep proving it year after year.
Butler ties the game with a half second to go.
What a play call.
Milwaukee had a timeout and
Now let's talk about the king, LeBron James. He's still playing at an elite level, even at this stage of his career. He's a four-time NBA champion, a four-time MVP, and he's still defying Father Time. LeBron's a physical specimen, a freak of nature who can still dominate a game with his all-around brilliance. He can score at will, he's an exceptional passer, and he's still got that explosiveness to finish strong at the rim. Now, he might not be the same high-flying LeBron we saw in his younger days, but he's adapted his game and he's still a nightmare for opposing defenses. Plus, he's still got that killer instinct, that desire to win that sets him apart from the rest. LeBron James is one of the greatest to ever do it, and he's still got something left in the tank.
With the throwdown in transition. What a night for LeBron James.
Next up, we got KD, Kevin Durant, one of the most gifted scorers the game has ever seen. This man can get buckets from all three levels, he's got handles like a guard, and he's still a force to be reckoned with. Now, KD's had his fair share of critics over the years, but you can't deny his talent. When he's healthy and firing on all cylinders, he's one of the most dangerous players in the league. He's a walking mismatch, too tall for most guards to handle and too skilled for most forwards to contain. And let's not forget about his clutch gene. KD's got ice water in his veins, and he's not afraid to take the big shot when it matters most. He's looking to prove his doubters wrong and add more championships to his resume. Mark my words, KD's still got plenty left in the tank. Let's move on to Jason Tatum, the young superstar who's leading the Boston Celtics into a new era. This kid's got it all: size, skill, scoring ability, and that killer instinct. Tatum's a walking bucket with a smooth stroke from mid-range, a deadly step-back three, and the ability to finish strong at the rim. He's also a solid defender, and he's only going to get better on that end of the floor as he gains more experience. He's already led the Celtics to the NBA Finals, and he's hungry for more. Tatum's got that championship aspirations, and he's not afraid of the big stage. Jason Tatum is the real deal, folks, and he's only going to get better with time. The Celtics are in good hands with this young man leading the way.
Another drive and pitch. Tatum for three, and a kiss.
Now, let's talk about the greatest shooter this league has ever seen, the one and only Steph Curry. This man changed the game of basketball with his unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere on the court. He's a four-time NBA champion, a two-time MVP, and he's still raining threes from the Bay Area. Curry's impact goes beyond just scoring, though. He's a phenomenal ball handler, a crafty passer, and he makes everyone around him better. He's the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors dynasty, and he's still got that championship pedigree. Steph Curry is a once-in-a-generation talent, and we're lucky to witness his greatness. He's a true icon of the game, and he's still got a lot of basketball left in the tank.
Looking to win it. Curry drives, floats, the flick, and Stephen Curry with 0.2 seconds had the step. They're going to review.
Next up, we got Joel Embiid, the dominant big man who's terrorizing the paint for the Philadelphia 76ers. This guy's a monster on both ends of the floor, and he's finally healthy and playing at an MVP level. Embiid's got it all: size, strength, footwork, and a soft touch around the rim. He can back you down and score over anyone, and he's also developed a reliable jump shot. Plus, he's a beast on the boards, gobbling up rebounds like they're going out of style. And don't sleep on his defense. Embiid's a game changer on that end of the floor, protecting the rim like it's his own personal domain. He can block shots, alter shots, and he's got the quickness to hold his own against smaller players. Joel Embiid is a force to be reckoned with, and he's finally living up to the hype. The process is in full effect, folks, and the rest of the league better watch out.
And that's despite that the Anthony
Now, let's talk about Luka Doncic, the Slovenian sensation who's taking the league by storm. This kid's got superstar written all over him, and he's already established himself as one of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA. Doncic is a walking bucket, plain and simple. He can score from anywhere on the court, he's got that crafty handle, and he's got a knack for hitting those big-time shots. And he's not just a scorer, folks. He's a phenomenal playmaker too, with the vision and passing ability to make his teammates better. He's got that swagger, that confidence, that it factor that you can't teach. He's not afraid of the moment, he's not afraid of the big stage, and he's only going to get better with time. The sky's the limit for Luka Doncic, and he's already put the league on notice. Luka magic is real, folks, and it's here to stay.
I just told you I would pay, right?
Nikola Jokic. This dude is a walking triple-double machine, a maestro on the court, and he's leading the Denver Nuggets to new heights. He's the engine that makes that team go, and he's doing it with a smile on his face. Jokic is the most skilled big man in the league, hands down. He can score from anywhere on the court, he's got eyes in the back of his head, and his passing ability is just flat-out ridiculous. This guy can thread the needle with pinpoint accuracy, finding his teammates for easy buckets time and time again. He's a coach's dream, a player who makes everyone around him better. And don't let that goofy smile fool you, because Jokic is a stone-cold killer on the court. He's got that competitive fire, that will to win, and he's not afraid of the big moment. He proved that in the playoffs, leading the Nuggets to their first ever NBA championship. He's got the whole package: folk size, skill, IQ, and that championship pedigree. Jokic is the real deal, and he's only going to get better with time. The Joker is holding all the cards right now, and the rest of the league better take notice.
Clock ticks, gotta put one up. Jokic for the win. Oh! It's good! Jokic got it off in time! And the Nuggets.
First up, we got the Greek freak himself, Giannis Antetokounmpo. This guy's a force of nature, a walking highlight reel, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. Two-time MVP, NBA champion, and he's still got that hunger for more. We talking about a 7-foot monster who can handle the rock like a guard, drive through traffic like a runaway train, and finish with authority at the rim. And don't even get me started on his defense. The man's a shot-blocking machine, a defensive player of the year, and he can guard every position on the floor. Giannis is the epitome of a franchise player, the heart and soul of the Milwaukee Bucks. He's got that rare combination of size, speed, and skill that makes him virtually unstoppable. And let's not forget about that relentless work ethic, always putting in the extra hours to improve his game. He's already a champion, but you know he's got his sights set on building a dynasty in Milwaukee. Giannis is the type of player who can single-handedly take over a game, and that's why he's got to be considered one of the top dogs in the league today. He's a walking mismatch, a nightmare for opposing coaches, and a true testament to the global reach of the NBA. The Greek freak is here to stay, folks, and he's only going to get better with time. You can bet your bottom dollar that Giannis is going to be a problem for years to come.
Outside, under a minute to go. Giannis drives, drops the sledgehammer.
Outrow, who's your top 10? So there you have it, folks, our list of the top 10 best NBA players of 2024. These guys are the best of the best, the cream of the crop, and they're putting on a show every night. But this is just our take, and we want to hear from you. Who do you think are the top 10 players in the NBA right now? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more basketball debates and discussions. We'll catch you on the next one.
Pacers lead to 7. Oh, it goes!